Welcome back to the Life of Ice podcast, where we explore creativity, resilience, and the stories that shape who we become. I'm your host, Tyson Martin. Today's guest is someone whose life rewrites what's possible. Brett Devloo, also known as the Blind Kid, is a visually impaired musician, songwriter, professional skater, and motivational speaker from Aldergrove, BC. His story isn't just about adapting, it's about refusing to let limitations define your life. Brett has built a career in music and in skateboarding through presence, heart, and relentless forward motion. His journey is now the focus of the upcoming documentary Blind Corners, a film that captures what it means to keep going, even when the world tries to tell you who you can or can't be. Joining him in the conversation is Hippie Mike, a lifelong skateboarder, builder of community, owner of the HMI Skate Park in Hope, BC, and mentor to a generation of skaters, including Andy Anderson. Mike has dedicated years of teaching, coaching, creating safe spaces, and helping people find belonging through skateboarding. This episode is about creativity, identity, and the power of environment and community. It's about finding your line even when the path isn't clear. It's about choosing hope, choosing movement, and choosing to keep showing up. Now let's get to the show. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing your story and hearing about your documentary and all the fun stuff that you got going on here in the next little bit.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm excited to tell you, man. Honestly, this has been quite a whirlwind of just promo and pushing and getting a hold of people and meeting a whole lot of really cool people these last couple days of just all of this, man. Reaching out and putting out the story, people reaching out to me because I've been doing a lot of just posting and lots of just putting myself out there, and you get a lot back when you put yourself out,
Oh, you have to jump in with both feet.
Oh yeah, baptized by fire, baby.
Yeah. It's one of those things. It's just like skating, right? When you want, you want to get yourself out in front of people to get recognized, you have to put in the time.
You got to put in the time. You got to put in the commitment.
Yeah. And that's what makes, lifelong skateboarders a different breed.
Oh, dude, I've been doing it since I was 4 years old. We are a different breed, man.
100%. I'm 50 now, so.
And you're still skating, still ripping?
Not, I wouldn't say I'm ripping anymore.
But your feet are still on the board, right?
Yeah.
There's still soles on grip tape.
Yep. There's nothing like that feeling, man, of the wheels going down the road.
Straight up, dude. There's nothing that can compare. Like, some people are like, I like to drive cars fast, I like to bike, all that, snow, all those things. It's like there's nothing that'll compare to the feeling of just when you step off the board after riding down shitty asphalt and your feet still vibrating, Sorry for cussing if that's not this kind of one.
It's all good, man. My show in general, because I know it was kind of thrown on you and you don't probably know much about who I am.
I scrolled through the list of them and I checked out a couple, but like I'd rather know more from the source. So tell me, man.
Yeah, so I am a lifelong skateboarder. I am a lifelong creative. I am a photographer.
Wow.
So when I lost skateboarding due to my 9th ankle break, I was looking for a feeling, a spark, something to replace that energy I got while I skated.
Just so you know, that's not the kind of 9 club we're talking about, dog. Sure, you've heard that 100 times. One thing though, my son might make some noise in the background while he's being taken out of his carrier. He's 3 months old, so he's just
Hey man, I got 6 kids and
oh my god, okay, you got it. Never mind.
All right,
let's rock and roll. Okay,
and this is what makes my show different. Is I don't try to, take out real life scenarios, real life situations. It's part of the story. It's part of our conversation.
Perfect. I just wanted to put that out there first, but now that I know that, awesome. Let's rock. So 9th ankle break, you're trying to find a spark. So I assume that was photography.
When I clicked the shutter of a camera, I was like, ooh, wait a minute.
Oh, I can make something look really cool.
I remember this feeling. So then I went after it, and it's led me down the last 7 years of my life has been, besides my full-time job that I do to keep a roof over our head.
Yeah. We don't talk about those things.
Yeah, it's been my everything. So
that's so cool.
2 years ago, I decided I wanted to do a podcast with a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to create a space where people could share their story, share the story of their creativity.
Yeah.
Share the story of them. I mean, I had Steve Caballero on. How much cooler could that be?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure if we mentioned this. I asked you if he mentioned his book, but my tattoo artist actually did his illustrating for his kid's book called A Kid Named Cab.
Oh,
and
nice.
That was over the last year. And Cab was supposed to come out to the Backyard Bash out in Hope in September, but Well, then you know how life goes.
Yep. He's a busy dude, man. Like,
Busy dude. Dude, I love this already, dude. You're speaking 100% my language. I've been doing so many different interviews with people that don't speak our language. I'm so excited for this. Thank you for having me, man.
it's my pleasure, man. I was stoked when you reached out and somebody recommended you reach out to me. I mean, that's
Yeah, somebody named Roscoe Coldtrain. I doubt that's their real name on Facebook. They just commented on my thing. They're like, reach out to these guys. Ask for Tyson. He'll have you. I'm like, all right. Well, Tyson's the name of my best friend growing up, my childhood cousin who passed away like 7 years ago. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's the sign. Let's go. Who's Tyson?
yeah.
It's you.
Well, sorry to hear that he passed, my friend.
Oh
It's
man, he's still with us.
always, man,
Yeah.
always.
Oh, dude, I've always wanted to go for riding a lowrider, dude. They're so
Um,
cool.
and I noticed you have a few of the guys like following your page.
From
Uh,
BCC, because when I got married a couple years ago, I actually reached out to them because I've always, if I could see, I would have a fun car because my dad drives a cool car. I've been around cars, and I would have gone to my wedding in a cool car regardless. So I asked if somebody wanted to take the blind kid in a cool car, and I got recommended to this dude Matt who runs Appleyard Performance, and I got to go in like a brand new Mustang. It was pretty tight.
sick. Yeah, he actually just opened a wrap shop 2 bays away from my shop. I build off-road trucks. So
Dude, what? I grew up in Manitoba, dude. I grew up around off-road trucks too. Like, come on. All right, we're best friends, right? Let's go. All right, well, hey, my name's Brett Devloo. I go by TBK or the Blind Kid, but these days I've really just been going by Brett, and the Blind Kid is a big part of me because I went blind when I was 16 years old. I live in Langley right now, BC, but I grew up in Winnipeg, Stonewall, Manitoba, a small town outside of Winnipeg. So I grew up where there's like 6, 7 months of winter, and back then it was literally like back then, like 20 years ago, it was that cold. It was that much snow. Nowadays, it doesn't have that much over the winter because, global warming. But but I grew up when it was that cold there, and I'm only 30 now. I make it sound like I'm an old dog, but I'm not. But the times change fast. But I lost my vision when I was 16, middle of history class, 2011. I was writing the notes on the overhead, and it was grade 11. You know how like an overhead can be out of focus.
yeah,
Yeah, like sometimes it's hard to read the words and stuff. So I thought that's all that happened. So I looked at the friend beside me. I'm like, "Can you read that?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, whatever. It's history. I'm just not gonna write the notes. Gave me a good excuse." And then the lights came on, and everything was out of focus.
oh,
So I walked down to the eye doctor because I lived in a small town. I didn't think anything of it. It wasn't like, "Oh no, I'm blind. Oh my God, everything's wrong. I don't know what to do." I
yeah,
knew where to go, so I went. And I'm like, "Can I get an appointment?" And she's like, "Yeah, come back at 2:30." And instead, I'm like, "Okay, cool. Yeah, bye." And instead of being like, "How about now?" I went back to school. I gave my teacher a note, and he's like, "Oh, is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just can't see." And it kind of like seeped in there a little bit. And then I'm like, whatever, I'm going back. I left and I went back to the eye doctor, and she put me through all the tests, and I failed them all. I'm like, oh, well, that's not good. She calls my mom, and I was like 16. So I'm like, oh, damn, I'm in trouble now, which is such a teenager thought. But I went to go for tons of specialists and ophthalmologists, optometrists, general specialists, neurologists. Like, I didn't know what any of that meant. They just did a ton of tests. And I remember it took like 6 months, 7 months for them to diagnose me, dude. Like, as far as I knew, the rest of my body was gonna shut down eventually. Like, I didn't know what was going on. They started by testing me for mono, bro. Like, but they when I found out some places that have much better I guess doctors or something. They find out in like a week, but it took them like 6, 7 months to diagnose me, which was intense. And it was a really by the time they told me, it was more of a relief to just have an answer. But the bad part about it is it was an answer that meant I'm gonna be blind forever, and they don't have a treatment or a cure or anything yet. And that was gnarly. That was really gnarly.
so there's no treatment, there's no cure currently. Being a 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid, like, how did you cope with that?
Dude, I had my license already. Like, I had my own car. I had a job. Like so coping with it was kind of weird because I've been driving since I was like kind of 13 at that time. So usually, way to get your mind off things is go for a drive.
Yeah.
But my first thought was I want a skateboard, and because I was watching the building of an indoor skate park the progress online, and then I went blind, so I couldn't watch that anymore. But when I heard it was finished, I'm like, "Hey, boys, let's go!" And my dad's like, "No," and I'm like, "Well, why?" He's like, "You're gonna get hurt." I'm like, "Probably." And he was right, but not yet. I got hurt this year, 14 years later. I snapped my femur in January. But
Always fun.
yeah, we'll get there. But so I still snowboarded at the time, and that honestly wasn't as much of a like, oh, get my mind off it. That was terrifying. But then when the snow melted by February, it wasn't really melted. I just took a shovel to the sidewalk. I was a janitor from my school. Can I borrow a shovel? And he's like, sure, do the rest of the yard too. I'm like, no, no, thanks. Um, I grabbed my board, I threw it down, I stepped on. It was home, it was me. I felt it. I used to say made me feel normal, but normal is a stupid word. I don't think anybody's normal, and definitely not me. But it did make me feel like me again. But coping with the time, I guess really I just tried to live life as normal as I could and live life as best as I could the way I could. And I've always been the kind of person to roll with the punches and just go with it and just do it, like just be me. But I started going to the gym. I started doing things, started dressing a little better, because when I couldn't see the way I walked out of the house, I tried to just do my best all the time. And really just I lost a lot of friends for sure. I couldn't drive. Didn't have my car anymore. I lost my job, and it was like a lot of things that were kind of like stripped from me that I didn't get the option to lose. But it didn't, again, it sounds super corny, but it really didn't change much for me. I just knew it was time to just keep rolling with it. It did change the fact that I couldn't be an electrician anymore, and that's what I wanted to do. But because no one's gonna hire a blonde electrician. Is this red or black? Too late. I did rewire my own bedroom, and I do still just love wiring speakers and stuff. But besides the point, music though was a big part of coping with it. Was just finding music, listening to music, enjoying music, and doing my best to just enjoy life. But the big thing was when I could finally skateboard again.
Yeah, I bet. Being a lifelong skateboarder myself, there is no better feeling in the world than just even rolling on a board.
And that's exactly what it was the first time I stepped on it. It's not like I went for a heel flip immediately, but I was on that board and I knew that things were going to be okay.
So I hope you understand, like, you're going to inspire kids around the world when they see and hear your story.
I hope so, man. That's a big part of who I am now, and I know that now, and I know that for the beginning it was just for me, but now I know it's not just for me, and I that warms my heart, dude. That's my favorite thing about what I do. Like that's the best part about just being me and continuing to be me.
Right? So
Yeah.
kids are going to look up to you. They're going to be like, "Man, okay, well, I can't ollie yet, but look at Brett. He can ollie and he can't see."
Yeah.
Like the inspiration that's going to be in the positive outlook that you have about that's going to take kids so far, because I credit skateboarding with almost everything in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've crashed super hard on my bike when I've been riding my bike to work.
Mm-hmm.
And
I just literally flipped over the handlebars 2 days ago.
and I just roll right out of it. Yep. And it's like still
wouldn't know how to fall if you didn't skate your whole life.
100%. I always like to joke now and say I don't fall anymore. I flop. But, but like it's still in you. It's still there. And I grew up skating the Richmond Skate Ranch. That was my jam.
DJ, dude.
I probably know everybody.
Britton Higginbotham, dude. You know Britt. And Hippie Mike and all them, dude. Yeah. Oh my God.
And Jimbo and my mom and Kevin Harris were friends.
Dude, Kevin owned Sunshine Valley, bro. Kevin and Hippie are neighbors.
That's
I literally
amazing.
was skating with Kevin in September. I was hanging out with Kevin.
Nice.
At the Backyard Bash.
That's awesome. So you skate. That's your thing. That's what keeps you inspired and motivated to, keep pushing this positive mindset that you feel. You were mentioning you skate for Hippie Mike.
I do, yeah.
So we were hoping he would be on with us today, but like for those that don't know, so this show is 73 plus countries, 10,000 plus streams a month.
Oh.
We're all over the world. So maybe like
Legend.
just give a little bit about who Hippie Mike is and how long he's been around the skate and why it's an important message that we mention him for
Dude, you're
what
gonna have
he's
to
doing
shut me up
currently?
because I can't stop talking about him. Actually, currently, the reason why he's not on with us right now is I was on the phone with him about 10 minutes before we got on here, and he's like, "Should I be ready for this right now?" I'm like, "You didn't text me back until now, buddy."
Okay,
Uh,
I could fire him an email. If I have an email, I can fire him the link right now and he can hop in.
He wouldn't be able to last long because he's at the skate park right now, literally printing shirts for the competition tomorrow. But I can make him come on at any time. I can text him too right now.
Maybe
Uh,
text him and see if he just wants to come on and give his views on you.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me ask my wife to shoot him a text. Yeah, I can use my own phone right here. Let me do that, but I'm gonna keep talking while we're doing that. So I do also when we were talking about like creativity as well. I also make music and love like I love writing lyrics and things like that. So like creativity and like stuff like that is always a big part of me as well. Um, 1 second, I'm just gonna quickly say got 10 minutes. Yeah, but like so Hippie Mike though. Hippie is an absolute legend when it comes to the skate community in general because he does things for everybody. He's changed my life, all right, like personally. But when it comes to Hippie, he's been skateboarding since 95 out in Ontario, Barrie, Ontario. He was a big snowboarder as well. But when he came out here for a skate park, he went to his Confederation Park and just started ripping around there. He didn't give himself the name Hippie Mike. He's got dreads down to his ass and he just rips, rips, rips. Like he found out about a skate competition, maybe like the day of one time, shows up, realizes doesn't have a board in his car, but he's got a 2x4 and trucks, puts that together, early grabs an 11 set on a 2x4. Bro, this dude is an insane legend. Like he used to rip the skate ranch as well. He was there. He was everywhere. He's always been there. Like,
Yeah.
and he's an insane skater. He's 46 years old, has had his leg reconstructed 3 times, and from just gnarly breaks, twisted his tib and fib, and he's still blunt fake. He's a 6-inch wide quarter pipe, like or 8-inch wide quarter pipe, while we were down in San Francisco last year. Like this guy is insane. Switch
That's
blunt, by the
incredible.
way. Switch blunt on this quarter pipe. Like this dude can skate like nobody's business. Has always been able to. He used to jump from off of portables, jumped off a box truck over the front of the car and landed like this. Like he just goes big. And so I could talk about his skating so much, but what he is better at is being a person, dude. This dude has the biggest heart you've ever seen. He taught Andy Anderson how to skateboard, by the way. Yeah, like since Andy was 7, Kalen, his son, 16 years old in like 2 weeks, he got his first gold at the age of 4. He was being held doing gravitrons when he was 2. Like this, like and hippies just always doing the thing. Like it's like I'll get when Hippie and when I met Hippie, so I met Britain. Britain used to own 50 Skates, and I went in there because it was
Yeah.
a local skate shop in Langley, and I went in there because I just thought I'm like, okay, I gotta find a local shop. That's the way you do it. I go in there, I'm like, hell, I'm looking for a sponsor. I'm a blind skateboarder, or at least just a deck. Like toss me something so I can skate because I don't got anything at home right now. I moved, whatever, right? So one thing led to another. Didn't have a deck. And because I was focusing on music for a while too, and I'm like, that's not fulfilling enough. I always was skating, but I wanted to like ride local. And I got a board, and he's like, yeah, I'd love to sponsor you here. I'm like, no, 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 watch my video first, and
Yeah.
then make your decision. He's like, holy, you can actually you rip. Because in this video, I literally 6 foot spine transferred to Volcano, jumped over a 6 set. Like just it was a really good year for skating for me, the 2016. This was only 3 years ago or 3 or 4 years ago that I got this hookup with Hippie, maybe even less than that, honestly. It just feels like we've had a lifetime together. But Britain's like, yo, you want to go to a 30 and overnight skating? I'm sure they'll let you skate. Come with me to HMI. And I'm like, yeah, I bet. Like, let's go. So he takes me out to HMI. Hippie immediately goes, cool, you're blind. Come on in. Let's go skate. Like, not even a second thought in it. And like, you want me to show you around the park or like how blind are you pretty much? And I'm like, yeah, show me around. Walks me around the park, him and Britain. And then I just start ripping and like just start going. And that day, Hippie taught me how to do a hand plant. And I've been trying to do a hand plant since I was 12, landing on my head, not knowing how to do it. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
And that day he taught me how. Britton ripped his pants trying to show me up, being like, "Well, fuck, I'll show you." And he ripped his Harley Davidson pants trying to be all fancy, right? And me and Hippie I'm wearing ripped jeans, Hippie's wearing cut off joggers. Like we're one and the same, you know? And Hippie teaches me how though, and I land it that day. So I buy the last pair of HMI shoes to commemorate that. I never wear them; they're sitting on my speaker. But he, that moment though, he's like, "Okay, I gotta focus on this dude," you know. And he started to focus on me. He gave like, just the same way he thought about Andy. You know, this he's got to put effort in. He got to put attention in me. Then I kept going back. Every time I went there, Hippie taught me something new every single time. And I took, well, if you know anything about HMI, they have this vert wall going up to the bricks that has a rail going into it. So you go up one side and then go down the other side of the rail. And it's pretty intimidating, especially if you can't see, because you can bail hard. And I did. And he's like, he even says this in the documentary where he's like, dude, Brett took so many slams off that wall and like hard slams that would make people quit skating. But then when he got it, oh my God, that was the day, you know?
Yeah.
And let me just quickly check if he said anything. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna tell him we'll send him a link.
Yep. I just need an email. That's the one thing about being a skateboarder that no one understands is you learn how to commit yourself to learning something.
Hippie changed my life, dude. Like once I did that wall, it's kind of another solidifying moment for him to be like, this is somebody I gotta pay attention to. And we went down to San Francisco, him and I, and his son Kalen, to go on a skate trip. We hit Marginal Way, we hit Burnside, but I didn't skate Burnside. That's the only place I didn't skate.
You want to hear a story about Burnside?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to cut it out because I'm a 50-year-old man who actually grew up in Portland, Oregon.
Oh God.
I helped some of the first concrete to lay that park.
Wait, what? You helped lay the concrete for that?
I helped the concrete for that.
Dude, that's a very similar story that Hippie has for Leaside, by the way.
Leaside, actually, I haven't announced it yet, but I have a lighting sponsor for my show.
Yeah.
And they make water resistant lights. Yeah. So I want to light up Leaside at night in the rain and just get somebody to do some gnarly grinds just for photos.
I know the guy.
For a project.
Get Kaylin to do it.
So, and this will be seen and used by this brand worldwide.
Kaylin will do it. Hippie's son Kaylin will do it, dude, for sure. You can just throw him at anything.
I've watched him for so long.
Okay, so you know.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, so Hippie is like he's when we went down to San Francisco, we spoke about this for a second on the messages, you and I, but when we went down to San Francisco, Hippie and I went to like the EMB6. And the reason that we went to EMB6 is on our way down, we were going down there to skate with Aaron Cairo and some of the Braille guys. And like, just because Braille blind kind of had to happen. And actually I yelled at him on the phone first time I talked to him. Being like, you have a skate company called Braille and you never had a blind skater? What are you doing? So we disregard anything else about the story because he's still a rad skater. But when we went down for this trip, my buddy told me, if you jump over the 6th stair at the Braille house, I'll buy you a bottle of champagne. And I'm like, bet, let's go. Like, perfect. So we go down to San Francisco and no more Braille house. So, Aaron's showing us around to cool ass spots around the area. Like we go to Third and Army, we go to Pier 7, and then we go to EMB 6. And I warmed up by 180ing the 3 block there, and frontside one, and then then Kaylin front heels it, and which is sick. And then we go to the 6, and they're like, Brett, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to jump the 6. Like I said it like that, just like, so, oh God, have like 50% terrified, 50% I need this. And when we get up to the top of that, like I walk up and I'm like, oh God, like this is big. And like the bricks, then the bender, like the run up, every part of it is just like, what did I get myself into type thing, you know? And we thought it was gonna be like a battle. Like a battle. I put my backpack and my sweater down as my little markers because as I'm 98% visually impaired and I can use the 2% vision I have to last second see these markers I have. But I had to go so far back that those 2 markers became 1 dot.
Oh no.
So I'm like, okay, I hope I can get the middle of it, And the first run, Hippie's like, hey, just take a run at it. And in my mind, that's give it a shot because something like this is commit. I'm terrified. Let's go. And he was just standing in the way, kind of like being my marker as well. And I almost smoked him. And he's like, whoa, my God. I'm like, so I threw the board, in the air. And then I went for another one and I landed off the board, but I cleared it. But it was like, I gave myself doubt. Like that was big. It was scary. And then I'm like, I even told the guys, I'm like, I don't know if I should do this too many times. Like this is gnarly. And I go up again, and Hippie is like, do it. Just stay on the board. And he's talking to Aaron, being like, I know for a fact he's gonna give it everything in his power to stay on that board, and that's all there is to it. So I gun it, I jump, I clip the backpack on my ollie, which should have like absolutely screwed me up. I squat so hard on that landing and somehow stuck on the board and stood back up that I was the most shocked at beyond anybody else. I look down, you hear me yell, "Oh my God, what?" Oh my, like I am so ecstatic because I didn't think it was gonna happen. And so 3 tries, first one doesn't count because Hippie was in my way.
I don't know. We can ask him. He's on now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Come on, I got it on video, dude.
Next time I
Hey,
tell you to take a run at it, don't try to take my head off.
buddy, don't get in my way. Yeah, no, now I know what run edit means, so that's my fault.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. Just finished printing like 100 t-shirts for this event we're doing tomorrow in Chilliwack.
Oh, cool. That's amazing. So we've met years and years ago.
Yeah.
I've been a skateboarder in Vancouver since 1984. So old school man,
Right
broken.
on.
And so Brett reached out to me here to kind of put his documentary into the stream of my show.
Yeah.
I listened to him and, talking about skateboarding. I'm in right away as soon as you say that. But I want to hear how you would express your feelings or what you feel about Brett. I mean, he inspires the hell out of me already, and I've talked to him now for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole point of the documentary is obviously it's a showcase of what happened between me and Brett in the sense of like when I met him, how inspired I was by him, but then also how I inspired him back. And so like, I mean, you started in 84, I started in 86. So we've met a lot of people. We've done a lot of things and we've seen a lot of things. And like, yeah, I think it was really phenomenal the first time I saw Brett in the park here. We walk him around. He's just a guy that can't see, in my opinion, right? Okay. So my friend Britt brings him in. We walk him around. He's got his cane. He's tapping everything. He's counting steps. He kind of memorizing where everything is. And then he puts his cane down. He drops in on the half pipe, starts trying to slash the half pipe. And I'm like, okay, like what the hell is going on, right? And I was just watching him and I was really, really intrigued more than anything. I was like, okay, like who is this guy? And what's his true abilities, right? Because I always like to use the word ability over disability. And just getting to know him, like you saw, you know, his mind thinking all the time is like he's not sitting there going, "Oh, I probably can't do this." He's like, "How am I going to do that?" Right? And that's, a key to life, right? And I'm the same way. So you can't tell me I can't do it until I've proven to myself I can't do it. And that's probably going to take a lot of pain, right? So I just wanted to see more Brett coming around and he just kept coming around, and the more times he showed up at the park, of course, he started getting more comfortable with my park. Then I was able to start kind of pushing buttons on him and being like, yo, try this, try that, right? But I think one of the first things that he said to me that made him feel accepted right away at HMI was like he asked me if he could paint lines in the park or put tape down or anything like markers that would help him. And I was like, yeah, I don't see why not. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead. And he was just blown away at that. He was telling me how all these other places have said no to him. Like he can't adjust their park for his well-being. And I'm thinking, why not? Like, what is it hurting anyone else to have a painted line or a piece of tape on the ground? If that helps you, that's definitely what we're going to do, right?
It's all about that community building, right? You're opening your park to be community friendly, and you're offering him the ability to make those slight modifications so he's comfortable. And that's showing everybody like, man, this park is for everyone. It's not just for you and you. It's for everyone. Everybody's here to enjoy themselves.
It's very inclusive.
It's amazing. For whoever wants to show up. And if he wants to show up, well, let's keep him there.
Heck
you know what I'm saying? Like, and, so, I mean, the documentary, you know, me and Brett took that trip to, San Francisco, me, him, and my son, Kalen. And when we got back, I was so blown away from him on the trip. I knew his abilities. I knew his independence, all that, but now I got to see it and I got to feel it. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to babysit him on the trip. I'm going to take care of him and make sure he's not out there getting hit by cars and whatever. But he's an independent person. I'm not going to treat him any other way. And so coming back from that trip and just knowing what I knew now, I was like, we got to tell the world more about this guy, right? Like, so I said to Brett, I said, well, let's make this documentary about you. And it's about, you know, him finding HMI and it being a positive impact in his life and how that can help him to grow, right? And so, I mean, like when you see this video, you're just gonna, you know, you're gonna tear up, number one, but you're just gonna be mind blown. The stuff he does in this video, like, doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's so good. And
I'm not allowed to make sense when I'm around you, Hippie, dude. Like you're the one that doesn't make sense first. So when we're in that team, man, it's kind of one of those things. It's like you either keep up or stay back.
Yeah. Like I've taught thousands of people how to skateboard. I've mentored, you know, hundreds of people one-on-one through their lives. And, you know, like I said, I give Brett the attention he needs, but I don't go above that because he doesn't need as much as other people. He's already independent. He has his own goals and he has something to prove, which is that he's just the same as me and you. Right? And that's
old?
like,
oh,
you ain't that yet, bud.
Man, that
you got a long way to go. So I mean, like the video is going to blow your mind. Period. Like you will leave the room not knowing who you are, but knowing that you need to do something to help change the world to make it even better because of people like this.
That's also going to make you want to go to HMI.
Hmm.
I want to go to HMI.
I'm gonna walk up into HMI right now and get out of this friggin' print room.
I'm so jealous, man. I want to be there right now. All I've been thinking about for the past literally 2 weeks, 3 weeks is how ready I am to go over that rail again. Like since I snapped my leg, it's like I needed it, but I was always so little too intimidated, not ready to do it yet. But now it's like it's time. And no, I need to do that really bad. I've been itching.
When you come back from an injury like that, it's not about whether or not you can do the maneuver. It's about whether or not you can take the slam.
That's literally it. Like I was worried about hitting the ground hard, and then it would be a longer recovery.
That's right. And once you feel like, yeah, I can bounce off the ground again and get back up, then it's like nothing's going to stop you anymore.
Mm-mm.
It's going to be a little louder for a second.
Yeah. I'm so
ready
go
into the park here.
I mean, to hear the admiration that the two of you have for each other, and your park looks sick, by the way. I've watched it since you started on Instagram. So we need more parks. I mean, I grew up at the Richmond Skate Ranch. That was my jam. Kevin
Yeah.
always took care of me really, really well, but it kept me out of trouble, right? And the more time I spent there, the less time I had to go and fuck shit up. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Because
Right.
that was the era of the Moses and the Colin and the Sluggo and Devlin and
I was gonna say, unless you were hanging with Colin and Moses and Sluggo, then you were getting in trouble.
no. I remember we were skating Bentall, and we
Yeah.
were I was doing frontside nose grinds off the stairs on the ledge, and Colin looked at me and he goes, "You know, if you would just fuck some shit up, you'd have all the sponsors already." And I said, "I also have a Vietnam vet father who would beat my ass."
Yeah.
So
Those guys are the best, dude.
they are.
Like, still to the day, they're just so fun to hang out with. But yeah, no, it's awesome.
So much history of skateboarding in Vancouver. I mean, when I moved here in '89, skateboarding was my life. I came from Oregon. I was telling Brett earlier about my connection to Birdside and helping the first bags of concrete for it, and being this little rat and just bags of concrete and running down the street with them. It was the best time of my life. You know, I mean, I borrowed concrete just in case anybody hears.
Relocated.
Hey, you might be able to take it back soon if that bridge comes out.
Yeah, I'm heading down there in a couple months, so go visit some family. So I'm hoping it's still there because I want to touch it while it's still, you know, the OG still has that vibe.
Yeah, I think you know, all those projects, they tell you about them one day, and it takes years to get to. You know, so I don't think it's coming out anytime too soon. But
yeah, no, I hope not, man. There's so much. Oregon's an amazing place for skate parks now.
Yeah,
like the Oregon coast is incredible.
we really like that Eugene skate park.
Yeah.
Eugene
Washington,
was
Jefferson,
sick.
right?
And Marginal Way was another dope one too. But yeah, no, the Eugene Park was really, really fun.
Yeah, I have to stop there all the time when I go by.
If you could say words of wisdom to people right now that are, you know, not even going through half of what you've overcome, what would they be?
Me or Hippie?
You.
Oh, I'm like Hippie. What'd you say?
I'm going to get to Hippie with the same question, but let's get
I'm
you
like
going
ready to
here.
listen to Hippie be like, yeah, well, what'd you say? Well, I'm gonna take the words out of Hippie's mouth. No, I'll let you say that one. I know what you're gonna say. Stay on the board, man. That's a metaphor for everything. Stay on the board, and just find a way, figure it out. Because there's a lot of things where if you feel like you're struggling to finish what you're doing, do it, find a way to do something, then it's gonna make you want to quit. And that's not really. I don't see that as an option. It's always just there's going to be a way to do it. Like there's going to be a black line of tape on the skate park. There's going to be a spray paint they tell you not to throw down. There's going to be a backpack that you clip on your way over the EMB6. You know, there's going to be something that you can do to find a way to figure it out cuz if I have, you can, dude.
And Hippie, what's same question, man? Like words of wisdom. I mean, you've been doing this almost as long as I have. You've been involved in skateboarding. I mean, you mentioned skateboarding in Vancouver, and like my best friend grew up riding BMX here, and he's like, oh, Hippie and I used to always be at White Rock. So I don't know if you remember him. His name's Ryan Mountain. He was 6'7" on a BMX, and he would blast.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah, man. Like what kind of words of wisdom? Like not just skateboarding wise, like life wise. Give some life lessons to the people that are, you know, they really love what they do, whether it's skateboarding, snowboarding. For me, it's photography is my big thing now. Just life in general, from the mind to Hippie Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a simple answer. I mean, you know, you when I used to do presentations in the schools all the time, that's what I would say is like, as a kid, go try as many different things as you can. Just try as many things as you can. Doesn't matter like what it is, sports, cooking, sewing, whatever. Try everything. Find what you enjoy the most Put your time in that, right? Doesn't mean you don't do the other things, but put the most effort into those things. And as you grow, if that keeps being your passion, then keep excelling at it. Never give up, right?
Never give up.
Never give up and always keep being you. That's the other big thing. Don't let other people try to persuade you to be something or someone that you are not because they want you to fit into their belief or their circle or their group or whatever. You are who you are, right? And so, like, we'll give a quick Andy Anderson shout out,
Be
right? Andy
belligerently
Anderson
you.
was and still is put down for wearing a friggin' helmet.
I know, it's
The helmet
crazy.
has not affected one trick he's done in his life.
True.
It didn't make him pro or not pro. Why is that what you're tied up on? You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
as Andy's main mentor, I do not wear a helmet. I will not wear a helmet unless I'm paid to wear a helmet because I grew up in an era where that's the way it was.
Your
Yep.
dreads will protect you, dude.
I am me, he is him. Right? And that's the biggest thing. We can support each other, but you're supporting the person for who they are.
Yep.
So never give up and keep being you. And that's what life's about.
100%, man. Why they put somebody down who chose to wear a helmet, and it definitely didn't affect his skill level. Like,
No.
you watch Andy. I love watching Andy's clips. You know, like, it's just one of those things. You just see him and you're like, one, he's always having so much fun.
Never beat the smile off his face, man.
Yeah. And then he always has that helmet. And that's the question that always gets asked every time I've ever seen an interview. Why do you wear a helmet? And he goes, why not?
So I don't want to break my brain.
Right. So, you know, like, I love the fact that you guys are so supportive of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are so supportive of skateboarding. Skateboarding is a feeling, if you've never done it, that is so hard to explain to someone. So hard to explain what it feels like to just roll down the street and that, you know, the cracks in the sidewalk coming through your feet.
Oh, yeah.
It's an unexplainable feeling. It's one of those feelings that I still strive for today. I love that feeling. It's everything. Brookswood Skate Park is like a
That
block.
was the 11 Sarah was talking about with the 2x4.
Yeah, I did that.
That's literally the one I was talking about, dude.
Many times. I got fourth place in a contest there out of 50 people, and I only had my 2x4 with me that day. And the funny part was the dude running the contest gave me a complete skateboard. I looked at him, I said, you know I own a skateboard company, right? He says, then why the hell are you riding a 2x4? I said, it was the only thing I had in my trunk. I didn't even know about the contest. I just showed up.
That's
exactly what I said
so
like
good.
5 minutes before you got on.
Yeah. So where's the for the documentary, where are they going to see it? Like, where is the premiere?
Well, the public premiere is in Abbotsford at a place called Open Space. It's a really cool venue. We're bringing speakers. They got a screen. It's gonna be a great time. We've got a couple of people that are gonna come up and do speeches as well, like just some short inspirational ones. And then we're gonna premiere the doc, and then we're gonna do a panel question and answer with the talent being Hippie, me, and Tim, the videographer and editor. And it's gonna be magical, dude. Honestly, it's gonna be a great night. And then afterwards, I'm gonna invite you to the private one that's invite only. And I'm not saying the date or place of that one, but it's a week prior.
Awesome. And if there's anything that I can do to help promote it, I'm gonna put all the links out that I can find for it.
Oh, I'll send you everything.
Yeah, send me everything. And then Mike, I'm gonna put up all the links for your park and everything as well. Just whatever I can do to keep skateboarding going in Canada, in North America, in the world is something that I'm down for.
Well, Hippie Mike's park is the best park in the entire world, man. That mini pipe has literally been like labeled the best mini pipe in the world by Andy himself, and he's let's call it as it is, skated every mini pipe. You know,
Yeah.
He's skated enough mini pipes to be able to say that is the best one in the world and mean it. And that park is forever changing for the people that skate there, dude. When if it's reached its limit for people, then Hippie changes it for those people, dude. Like this park is unreal. The flow is unbelievable. You gotta just come and see it, man. There's nothing else like it.
It looks like so much fun. It's one of those things that, you know, the world needs more indoor parks,
The world needs more HMIs.
right? They need more people like you two.
They need more
Because-
people like Hippie.
Well, hell, yeah. I mean, that's a given. And then just Brett and I were talking a little while ago. I'm trying to put together a skate project right now for my photography business. And I want to do it at night at Leaside because I'm sponsored by a lighting brand and they're waterproof. So I want to light up Leaside at night. And, Brett was mentioning maybe I should get your son to be the, in the photos because they're going to be shared worldwide.
Yeah, that's for Caitlin, dude.
And so that's something that I'll reach out to you in a little bit when I'm ready and get your ideas and see if that's something that'll work for you. But I would love to help support you and your son and show the world what he's capable of.
You can just throw Caitlin at anything. He can do it.
And you know that I was at Leaside since day one, right? Like when it was
100%.
wood, we helped lead do all that stuff, and even when we started concrete and we were there. So like Leaside's got a special place for me.
Yep.
That's why I said Caitlin's got to do that, man. That's got to come full circle, dude.
Yeah.
I think that would be a full circle moment to see, you know, your son being captured in images that are going to be shared, you know, everywhere.
Well, I got a switch blunt on the volcano there for you.
Sick.
First try.
I was telling him about your switch blunt at the Hilltop Park on the like 8-inch wide quarter pipe, dude.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, no, I think what you guys are doing, man, like honestly, when I got hurt the last time in my mid 30s, when my ankle broke for the 9th time.
That's not the 9 Club, bro.
I know. And it's still like it's painful to walk anymore. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. And I had cab on, and he looks at me and he's like, well, why aren't you skating? Go pick up a board.
That's right, man. Get back on it. It's not, and this is the biggest thing, because I've been through like full reconstruction of my leg. You don't quit skateboarding. You adjust to what you still can do.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it earlier, the feeling of those cracks on your feet when you rip the sidewalk, that's skateboarding. It's not the tricks that you do. It's not how good you were at the rails, the stairs, all that shit. Doesn't matter. Can you ride your board down the street? Can you surf the concrete? That's what skateboarding is.
It's rubber on grip tape, baby. Like
and all of
hippies
us
do the
can
same
still
thing.
do it.
Dude, that was so like that should be the opening to almost anything you do right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was like, yep, I felt it.
It's what Hippie said to me. Like when I literally broke my leg, you got the whole like the whole skateboard community to hit me up, but it had nothing to do with that. It's that Hippie's like you can do. I literally called him. I'm like, man, I was on your team for like maybe 4 months, man. I'm sorry. Like I and you literally said, do you think snapping your femur in half means you're not on my team? You can't get away from us that easy. Like it was, you're the reason that I put every ounce of effort I had into recovery, into physio, into rehabilitation, because I knew that I had to get back on that board. Like the day that you took me out to go skate and had the Andy board set up that I bought off Kaylin, and the one like when you got me on that and you're like, just kick, just skate around the parking lot, just go, like do it. I did it, and then I remember you're taking videos and I'm sitting there, you literally said, don't ollie, don't do anything, just skate. And that pissed me off because then I went up and grabbed the chain link fence and looked around, and I went for an ollie, and I did it though. And then next thing you know, I did it without holding on to anything, just over in the parking lot. And it reminded me, dude, that's what we do it for. The feeling that you get when you know it's like, this is it, dude. It's exactly that. It's adjusting yourself to do it. And oh man, thanks, Hippie.
You did it on your own. You just needed a push.
Yeah.
I love it. I truly look at the classics behind you. up on the wall.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh,
You're
I
talking
do.
cab. I was like, oh yeah, we got the whole collection back there.
You even got the Mountie. You got Kevin's board and everything.
I got probably like 7 Kevin Harris boards in this building.
That's awesome.
All different ones.
Love it.
Yeah, no. Kevin's been a big part of this place as well. I mean, he shows up at all the contests, helps judge. I mean, you already said it about the skate ranch. Like nobody knows what an indoor park really means and really does in Canada more than Kevin, and he just wants to help as much as he can and as much as I'll let him, really. You know what I mean? So, but he's good. He was just here Saturday. We did there's another one behind me there.
Yeah.
We just did
you got the Ranch Horseshoe as well? That was
yeah,
that limited
that was
run.
Hold on. That was the 30-year anniversary board that we made together. Well, how do you work this thing? There, if I stand there.
So sick.
There it
there
is.
You go. So good. I remember I saw that come out on, I think it went up on Instagram, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we only did we make 100 of them, or?
Yeah, it was something around there. I think I missed out. I don't think there was any left when I went to buy one. So
Colin Ruloff didn't even get one.
Oh.
He was out here, a couple years ago. He was out here and he saw that board and he was like, "What the hell? That's the board." He's like, "I never even got one." And I told him, I said, I have one of the hats left. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna find it and it's yours. And it's been sitting by my toaster oven in the back. I found it. I put it there, and I'm just waiting for Colin to come back out. Of course, I just saw him last month and didn't know I was going to see him, so I didn't have it with me. But yeah, he deserves it. You know that.
Yeah. So Brett.
Yeah.
What's the name of the documentary?
Name is Blind Corners.
And when you and Hippie Mike came up with the idea to put this out,
mm-hmm.
I mean, it's gonna. I'm trying to figure out the way to word this, because from just listening to you guys interact, I mean, I can only imagine what it was like with your connection and then having that captured on video, right? So, you know, are people going to be able to like purchase it afterwards, after the premiere? Are they going to be able to buy it to help support you guys, or is there going to be anything like that?
Hey, maybe. That might not be a bad idea. We're trying to sell it to broadcasting so it can get everywhere, get bigger, to a distributor so it can get on something big so we can get it out there to the world. But maybe we'll make a couple hard copies, very limited, that'd be kind of neat.
Yep. It would, just anything that I can
there's
help
gonna
you
be
guys with.
There's gonna be shirts. We got lots of shirts. We got decks we could sell. We got a lot of stuff that we can support with, and there's a lot of ways to support Hippie Mike Industries. And I'm literally wearing my Hippie Mike shirt right now, dude. Look at that. I'm wearing my Hippie Mike Industries shirt right now. I was gonna wear my TBK one, but my kid spit up on it. Yeah. I love him, dude. I put him on my Andy board 2 weeks ago, and I just like held him on it, and he's stanced up, bro. He knows how to do it. He's gonna be a ripper.
Nice.
But no, yeah, there's definitely gonna be ways to support while you're there. There's gonna be stuff to be purchased while you're there. There's gonna be a map there that tells you how to get to HMI, so you can come in support in person.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be just an incredible evening, and I just hope it makes people smile. Honestly, it makes you smile.
Just even listening to you talk about it, it can't not make people smile.
Mm-hmm. You can also go on the society website, which is our not-for-profit that just raises money specifically for the skate park, and that's HMI Skate Park Society.org, and you can just donate right through there.
Okay.
Like, people want to donate and keep the park going. It's always much appreciated there.
Well, Brett, where's the best place for people to find you if they want to get in contact and learn some more about your story?
Online these days is the best way. Well, okay, best way to get a hold of me is come to HMI, and I'll be there. Or online, go to Hippie Mike. Go to TBK the Blind Kid on Instagram. You could get a hold of me there, message me, and just ask me. Just if you need to talk, man, I'm there. I'm here for you guys. But Facebook, TBK the Blind Kids, my Facebook page. That's where I've every day been posting about my storybook going blind since losing my vision and things that have happened since. I've got up there is where you can find the event link to get to the actual ticket link and stuff like that to get to the event. That's where you can find the documentary premiere trailer. You can go there. There's my YouTube channel, The Blind Kid, Hippie's YouTube channel. You'll see footage of us all skating. You can go and find the Braille Blazers video, which is our whole skate trip down to San Francisco in a video. And there's also the Last of This Is Us video, Eat, Sleep, Skate video, Future of Hope video. Those are all just great ones. I'm going to ramble on. But yeah, no, you can find me at The Blind Kid TBK anywhere, really.
Awesome. And then Hippie, where's the best place for people to find you if they want to get some more knowledge?
That's a big question, Best way is probably Instagram if you want to get a hold of me quickly. And that's just Hippie Mike 1 on Instagram or Hippie Mike on Facebook, HIPPIE. And
his phone number is 7. So I'm just kidding.
Yeah, otherwise, just look up HMI Skate Park, man. You can Google it. The phone number's in there, the address is there. Come visit me in person. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way.
Perfect.
Tell them you're coming. Then you can pick me up on the way. I'm in Aldergrove. I can't drive, so I'm really good at DJ in the car. I'll keep you entertained the whole ride. We'll have a good time, and then we'll skate. It'll be fun, dude.
Well, I'm going to put all of the information I can find online and put it in the notes so people can link right to you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Life of Phys podcast. I hope today's conversation brought you insight, inspiration, or just a fresh perspective on the creative journey. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to follow, rate, and leave a review wherever you listen to podcasts. It really helps us grow and reach more listeners like you. For updates, behind-the-scene content, and more, please follow us on all social medias at LIFE_OF_PHYS. And don't forget to check out the show notes for links and resources from today's episode. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and keep living the life of creativity.